it's almost like women do not want to admit that there is an accountability factor in
Never.
these relationships. They just want to
Blame the
focus
man.
on the man. But I think we
Yep.
could focus on the
What you did
facts. We
wrong.
could learn from the mistakes and move forward.
Mhm. I agree. I agree.
Because otherwise, you're
Okay.
gonna keep making the
All
same
right. So now that we
mistakes.
got there, and the question would have been very simple if you would have just answered it when I was asking you, girl. But let's keep going.
No,
So
because
D
it's a whole
thirty
story
two.
behind it. I really want to get in deep to how I got pregnant. It's a story behind how I got pregnant. Like I was saying, we was dipping and dabbing in. Like the whole world know, everybody know, people around me. The way I got pregnant is okay. I had was in a relationship with a white man, and I had made a status on Facebook stating, like I'm no longer going to be available. I'm not going to be single anymore. And my baby dad hopped in my inbox that night. Oh, can we sleep together one more time? I see you found you a man. You doing you. I'm doing me. Great. I slept with him that one night. Mind you, we always slept with protection. He slipped the condom off. Mind you, to this day, after we slept together, he slipped the condom off of me to not knowing because he was hitting it from the back. And he announced he slipped the condom off and he laughed. A month later, I was pregnant. Still to this day, he laughed about it like it's a joke. Still to this, he knowing his doing, we had been sleeping together. Mind you, we lost our baby in 2015. He's been the only man I've been sleeping with. It took for him to 2020 to get me pregnant. And the way he got me is he slipped the condom off, and he knows to this day like he trapped me. But still at the same time, me being me, yeah, I knew who I was sleeping with, but I wouldn't suspect for him to play it down like that, and not step up and be the dad. After me knowing him all these years, it's been almost 13, 14 years that I've known him, and it's just wow. I don't even want to get into him. It's just wow. Yeah.
So for some of you guys who missed exactly what she said, let me break it down to you again. She was dating a white man, right? So she was dating a white man, but during the time she was dating a white man, she was linking up and having sex with her ex-boyfriend who got her pregnant, right? So this is crazy. During the time she was seeing the white man, she was hooking up with her ex-boyfriend, and she claims when he was hitting it from the back, he slipped the condom off and got her pregnant, and he was laughing about it. So the question is, at what point did she realize he took the condom off? Was she pregnant after? And then he told her that he took the condom off. And then so she's seeing a white man. I'm going to assume he was doing well. But then she's sleeping with her ex boyfriend behind the new man's back. Behind his back. She's sleeping with a guy she claims he had no job. He was in the streets. He didn't have his shit together. And she's having sex with him while seeing a new person. Now she wants a man who makes $200,000 to come in and take care of her and her kids from her ex who had no job and was in the streets. This could be a movie. Like seriously, if someone makes a movie about this could be, I'm talking about blockbuster records and shit like that. This is crazy.
It's dirty.
Okay.
Kendra is speechless. She's
I
speechless.
mean, okay. So basically, you were just trying to have enjoyment sex. Y'all had a
Yes.
condom. He slipped the condom off, and that's how
Yes.
you got pregnant.
Words to mother. I kid you not. I swear that's exactly how it happened. And he laughed about it. And me being me, and I'm like, okay, ain't nothing gonna happen. Me, I'm at my white man house, and I'm throwing up, and I'm like, okay, it's time for my period, and before you know
Oh
it,
wait,
I'm
hold on, real
pregnant.
quick. So at that time, you were in a relationship with a white man.
Yeah, I was starting a relationship. We had been friends for a while, and then we wanted to take it up a notch. So it was like,
So,
time
so
for me.
I have a question. So you slept with him while you was in a relationship with someone else.
She did.
Yeah, we never had sex though. My white man, we never had sex. We were friends.
But that's not.
We were getting
But
ready.
I'm just asking. I'm
You say
asking you a
you're in a
clear question.
relationship with him.
You
We
was
were
in a
friends.
relationship with y'all. Okay, these conversations be so complicated because y'all just don't even
Exactly.
want to answer the
A
question.
relationship, friendship.
Was
I
you in
just
a
told you we were
relationship?
friends.
You say
Okay,
it
so
was a
what
relationship.
was the Facebook status again?
I met a friend. We're taking it up a notch. I'm no longer gonna be single because we were getting ready to get serious. So it was like, okay, now it's time to stop playing around, cut everybody off, let it be known I found someone. So
Okay,
before we
pause
begin,
right there. So pause. Okay, pause right
mhm.
there. So you made a Facebook status saying you found someone You're gonna be serious in this relationship. He hit you up and you still slept with him.
Yes, it's my baby's dad. I told you he was like, we sleep together one last time and da da da. And it was like, hey, okay, let's just one last time. That's it. So he caught me on that last
Kendra
round.
G is speechless.
Maybe if you would have just stayed true to your Facebook post and been with the man that you had claimed that you were about to be with. I mean, I'm not saying it's right that he slipped the condom off, so don't think that's true. But what I'm just trying to get women to
Maybe he didn't
understand is
even
if you
do
can
that.
hold
She just
yourself
finds a way to blame
accountable
him. Maybe she told
for
him to take the
for the
condom off.
consequences of your actions, you can then choose better actions.
She's never gonna take accountability. But to be honest, maybe she even told him to pull the condom off. Cause if she's seeing a new man or she's trying to build a relationship with a new man, but she's going back to her ex and having sex with her ex, could it be that she was really still in love with her ex who had no job and in the streets? And she probably told him to get the condom off? Seriously. Because she's never going to take accountability and the guy is not here. So what's the easiest thing to do is to blame him for getting her pregnant.
And the truth be told is you should have never slept with him because you said you was in a new relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
That's the only way to answer this question is the reality is this. You should have been loyal to the man you put out to the world you was about to be loyal to. And that's how your 3-year-old child got here.
Yeah.
Okay. He's crazy.
All right. Now that we got clarity, and no, I'm not blaming your child's father. I mean, you guys are equal participants. Because let me tell you something else too, ladies. What y'all don't realize is the best flex is when your ex comes back and you're not available. That was the prime opportunity for you to prove to him, like, no, you moved on. Because if you really are a good woman, because I hear everybody, y'all are good women, right? If you're a good woman, you're going to find a better man. And then your ex is going to try to see if he still got power, because that's an ego thing. Like your ex wants to prove, like, yeah, she got a man, but I can still hit it when I want to hit it. This is your prime opportunity to prove to your ex, no, I got a new man and I'm not doing that, and you lost out on a good woman. But instead, you proved to him that he can still have you if he wanted to.
I think that even goes for whether women or men as well, right? Because some men out there also, I guess it's what is it called? Is it lack of options or being in a scarcity mindset, right? Lack of abundance. Exactly. That's the word I was trying to use, right? Lack of abundance. So some guys will be there and then every time their ex wants them back, she would just be like, hey, big head, and the guy will be ready to go back to the same toxic relationship every time. And I think that holds you back. If the person says they're moving on away from you, and you know in your heart of hearts you did nothing wrong, they're the ones who broke things off. Once they want you back and they realize the grass is never greener, if you take them back, you just failed.
Yeah.
The biggest flex is not being available for your ex when he try to come back. The biggest flex is not being available for your ex when he tries to come back. Take that as a lesson, ladies. Now let's start V. We got V, 30, healthcare, entrepreneur. She works at Walmart. She makes wigs. Mom of 2 kids. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Taurus.
When's your birthday?
May 20th.
Okay, May 20th. All right, May 20th. And what city you live in?
Wisconsin.
West what?
Wisconsin. Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Oh, Milwaukee. Okay. All right, let's do it. Wisconsin. All right, V, 30, is a Taurus, mom of 2 kids, never married, right?
No.
Never married. Has a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old. We got the backstory. Entrepreneur, calling us from Milwaukee. What kind of man are you looking for now?
Independent, someone who's looking to build, not looking to get built up. Like I want my man already built. Someone who knows what they want.
Okay, a man that knows what he wants. What are your deal breakers?
I would say liars. Someone who's not committed, don't know how to keep their word. Just be a man of your word.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
No, not necessarily. I'm not kind of like into the look type of girl. So the looks doesn't really matter to me.
That's a lie.
Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Here we go.
Yeah, he gonna have to bring in the bacon.
How much?
At least a
How
couple
much
hundred
bacon he has
thousand.
to bring in?
He needs at least a couple 100,000 a year. At
Couple
least.
100,000?
A couple has at least 200K a year.
Yeah, at least 200K a year.
So I'm assuming your 3-year-old dad made that because he was working in the streets, right?
Good question.
No, he made 90K a year.
Have you?
So, guys, did you catch that? So, her ex-boyfriend, who was in the streets and never kept a job, didn't make 200,000, but she wants the new man to make 200,000. Nothing wrong with that. You can have your preferences. Kendra G is asking, did your ex make that kind of money? The answer is no, but she says the ex made $90,000. But previously, she said that ex was in the streets and never kept a job. And the only time he was stable was in high school till 21. And they just had a baby 3 years ago, and she's 30 right now. So at what point did the ex make $90,000?
Ever dated a man that was 200?
Now the streets money, I never really counted the streets money because I wasn't into that. So like that's a straight turn off. But far as like working, he made 90K for like an actual job. But on the street, I never counted.
What job? He was in the streets. What job?
Never around me with it, so I can't sit there and say what he made off of street money. But I don't know.
Okay. Have you? Just curious. Have you ever dated a man that made 200K?
Yes, I have.
You have. What was his occupation?
He had rental properties and he inherited it a lot. So like my rich white guy I'm telling you about. So he owned rental properties. He had 42
The rich
rental
white
properties.
guy that you had a great chance with, but you slept with the baby daddy and got pregnant?
Uh-oh. Exactly. She just said she has dated a guy who made 200,000, the white guy she dated, but at the same time she said she wasn't dating him or in a relationship with him. And at the same time, the guy who made $200,000, the white guy, she slept with her ex-boyfriend behind his back and got pregnant by her ex-boyfriend. Did you guys just catch that? This is crazy. This is crazy.
Like that, but yes.
And she's laughing about
did
it.
y'all break up once you had to reveal something that you were pregnant?
No, we actually were friends for a while. You know, I never took it to the relationship part, but he was still a great guy, and it was just like I allowed for my baby daddy to like.
Okay, well hold on. Then he's not an option because I'm asking you, did you ever date a man that made 200K? Now you're telling me y'all were just friends. So which one is it?
I mean, he was kind of. He sponsored me, so we never.
So she was a sugar baby.
I never mean like we never slept together.
So she was a sugar baby. He was a sugar daddy, but she didn't sleep with him. But during the time she had the sugar daddy that she wasn't dating, she was just friends with, she slept with her ex-boyfriend who got her pregnant. Her ex-boyfriend who had no job and was in the streets, but for some reason he also made $90,000. You guys see how crazy this sounds? This sounds like a movie. This sounds like something she just made up on the spot. This is crazy. Let's go.
But we were working towards things. We never had a sexual relationship out of the years we've known each other. Because I've known him for 7 years now. I haven't talked to him in maybe 2 years. But I'd known him for a while. So it wasn't like, you know, he's met my family, took my families on trips. Cabin logs a lot, so like I would consider it kind of.
So she had a man, a sugar daddy, who used to take her on trips, take her family on trips, give her money, spend money on her, but she never had sex with him. But for some reason, she thought it was smart to go and have sex with her ex-boyfriend who never had a job.
I mean, I even got engaged to him, so he even proposed to me.
Wait, what? Wait. How did she get engaged if he was a sugar daddy and she never had sex with him and they were not dating? So how did she get engaged? Bruh, this is crazy.
So You guys never in life had sex?
No, we were saving it for marriage. We were saving it for marriage.
How
And
low
I
was
know
this?
him.
How low was this rich white man?
Huh?
How old was he?
Oh, he was 59. Yeah.
So 59 years old. So you said he sponsored you. So he was paying your bills and stuff?
Yes, paying my bills, taking me on trips, supporting me with anything I needed. He was like, we were friends before anything. But I mean, knowing that we wanted each other, it was just like we wasn't moving fast. It wasn't like he were pressuring me to do things, even though I know myself, he wanted to sleep with me, but it was just him being the man that he was. He was gentle and patient with me. He knew that, I really don't like sex before marriage. So it's like, he was really big on that with
me. Who
me.
doesn't like sex before marriage?
She has 2 kids.
Discourage my baby daddy. But as far as getting in the street, sleeping with other men, I can vouch. I don't do that. So besides my baby daddy, that's my.
You have 2. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
You have 2 baby daddies, right?
I do.
So when did you start the rule you don't believe in sex before marriage?
I started that kind of after I gave birth to my son. I mean, I've been just only sleeping with my.
So basically, the white guy, you didn't want to have sex with him.
Guys, is that crazy? So she has 2 kids, but 2 different men, and then who had no money, who are not making any money. But then when she met the man who's making money and spending money on her, that she didn't have sex with, then she decided she wanted to wait for marriage before having sex. So for the guys who didn't have any money, who didn't make any money, for the 2 baby daddies, she was okay with having sex with them, getting kids with them, and then when she met a man who makes all this money, spends money on her and have family, like she said, then she decided she wants to wait before marriage to have sex. But she already has 2 kids.
So what is
I did, but I didn't. I did, but I didn't. I didn't want to add a new collect.
Why would say this?
It's a body count thing. I don't want to add another body count. If I'm still sleeping with my baby dad, who I've been sleeping with for the last 15 years, why go add a new body count when, I can just go sleep with him and get it over with, and then.
What was the kind of man you told me you wanted again, honey? What was the qualities he said? What were they? People are paid to ask you questions too.
You said what?
Ray J, I'm gonna read these first. Ray J said she was trying to get that pension. LWI said, Kendra, you can't make this stuff up, Miss Kendra. LW says, you want a man that makes $200K. Please elaborate on what you're bringing to the table in the relationship.
Good question.
My own everything.
What's your own everything?
Oh, I didn't mention that neither. I have my own business. I have an LLC. I am a care provider. My business is called Care for by Angels. So that business by itself will bring that in. I've had that.
Yeah, but how does that help the man who's already making $200,000 a year? If he already makes $200,000 a year, he probably doesn't want your wig business and your entrepreneurship business, right? They're asking you, what do you bring to that man's life? And you're talking about your entrepreneurship businesses. Whew. Bruh, I don't know how Kendra G does this, but this is crazy. This is good entertainment though. But I wish you could. This should be a movie, to be honest. But you can see, Kendra, if you do this show for the next 5 years, you're gonna get all. You're gonna have wrinkles all over.
Business for a year now. So
now,
take my own everything.
I'm trying to understand. So you gotta stop moving. So you want a man that makes $200K, and you also don't want to have sex until you're married. Is that still your rule?
That would be hard. I mean,
but it wasn't hard with the 59-year-old white man.
No, it wasn't, because we grew into that. We grew into that. We were friends before anything. So we were friends, and then it just turned to liking each other. And then it's like, okay, so where could we take it from here type of thing. It wasn't no, hey, my friend, you sponsor me. It was, hey, how you doing? And he came to me, actually. he came up to me and Dave and Buster. I was taking my kid out for Dave and Buster, and he just came up to me and was like, "Hey, how about you pick your kid any toy in the store, like literally anything he wanted in the store?" And my son grabbed the smallest teddy bear, and they just went on from there. It wasn't like
Okay, V, let me say this. So V, you're saying you want another man like this. You want another man that's gonna spoil you in this way that makes 200K.
I don't necessarily have to be no man to spoil me. I do everything. I spoil myself. I do everything for myself.
Then why does the man have to make two? Okay, so with that, so but you told me that the man has to make at least a couple of hundred, which is a couple is two, so 200K to date you.
Yeah, if you support yourself and everything and you don't want a man for his money, why does he have to make all this? Why does he need to make 200,000 for what? For you to say you have a boyfriend who makes money but he doesn't spend it on you? She's lying. Like, just be honest and say I want him to make lots of money because I want him to take care of me and my kids. Because you already had a sugar daddy who was doing that.
And you've never really dated a man that made 200K other than the white guy that was doing stuff for you that you didn't have sex with, correct?
Oh, I have another friend.
Lots of sugar daddies, huh?
Actually,
V. So
we can get deep.
Let me ask this. Go ahead.
This get deep over here, Kendra. It may take some times, but it get deep over here, baby. I have another friend who just placed me in a Hummer 2002 H2 sitting up on 26s, and I've never slept with him either. Like, all my friends are wealthy. I come across wealthy friends.
Okay, so V, with that being said, why call me? Why not just date these wealthy men that are buying you trucks, taking care of your kids? What is the point of you calling me if
they're friends, Kendra? What's wrong with having friends? They're friends.
Well, honey, I'm trying to. Well,
Kendra is frustrated.
Now I'm asking you clear questions.
No,
this is where I get aggravated. This is where I get
because I'm getting aggravated too. You said dating.
Listen, honey, V, you tested my patience. So here is the question I'm asking you. You bringing up these men when I'm asking you, have you ever dated a man that has 200K? One time they're friends, one time they're not. My thing is, if you got two men who are fooling you, then girl, you got it. There's no need for you to call me.
Kendra.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be the truth?
What's your definition of dating? Because there's two definitions of dating. There's a definition of dating. There's a definition of friends.
Okay, let me ask you this. What is your idea of a relationship that you're seeking? What is the definition of a relationship to you?
An ideal of a relationship? Well, I am a homebody, so someone who knows how to take care of home, someone who knows how to take care of a woman, someone who knows how to go to work and come home and take care of a family.
So these men are not relationships. They're not these people. They're not partners with you, right?
I mean, they could be, but I'm not sleeping with anyone. Men get upset when you don't want to sleep with them. So if you're upset because I don't want to sleep with you, I'm gonna friend zone you. I don't go off giving up the goodies. You're gonna be my friend for anything. I'm gonna fuck your brain before I fuck what's in your pants. I want to know what's up here before I want to know what's down there. So I come across a lot of men who don't have the patience for that. They want to right away. I'm not that girl. I'm sorry. It's not gonna fly like that.
Look at Kendra. Kendra is tired of it. Kendra is frustrated.
Looking for somebody to hump on right away.
V, I'm actually very confused. I'm very confused.
Kendra is like, exactly. I don't know either.
You must thought it was a busted open game over here. No, it's not like that. You don't get what I'm saying because I'm not a freak. What I'm telling you don't have
how Wi-Fi is crazy too.
Then you're gonna be friend zone. What's so hard?
Well, girl, when they buy you Hummers, tell them to buy you Wi-Fi. Tell them to buy you Wi-Fi.
Listen, I got what I need. It ain't got nothing to do with the Wi-Fi, honey. It's the area I'm in right now. I'm not even at home. It's the area I'm in right now. It ain't got nothing to do with the Wi-Fi.
When I ask questions, if you answer them, everything is easy. As you just saw with me, every time I asked a question, we had a whole back answer that contradicts the first. Is the problem that person or a certain type of person? And again, I want to be clear, she does not represent all Black women. This is not a Black woman issue. This is